good morning.
Good morning.
This is, I think, a sensitive subject because people don't want to talk about death. It's just a hard topic.
It's true, it is a hard topic, but if you talk about it in advance, it's much easier a lot of times for families than if they're surprised by what happens afterwards.
It's inevitable. It's something you need to plan for because it's going to happen at some point. But people also don't really like to talk about money.
No, and I don't think it's necessary to talk about money in general. You don't have to quantify, particularly if you're leaving anything behind for your children or grandchildren. A lot of times parents and grandparents are a little awkward about that. They don't want to ruin their kids. Think of the Billy Madison effect, if you would. You don't want to do that.
Fighting.
But what you can do is you can talk in general terms.
Okay, so let's go over some of your key points.
Sure.
First, you don't have to, we already did that one. We already got to the first point. Discuss roles. Let's move on to that one.
Right, roles. So who's going to be responsible for you in terms of making medical or financial decisions while you're alive? Who's going to take care of the estate when you pass away? Are you asking more than one of your children to do this together? Are you asking them to agree on everything, or are you allowing them to act independently? If you've named one of your 2 or 3 kids, why? And sharing that with them can avoid hurt feelings. If you have a son or daughter who's a nurse, you might want them to make medical decisions, whereas one of them's a banker, you might prefer the financial side.
Good to be specific.
Yeah.
All right, how about identify blind spots?
A lot of times mom and dad have something that they're worried about. Either it's elder care and long-term care type issues, or it's tax issues, or it's related to housing, or sometimes they're just worried they're going to run out of money. And if your parents are having financial trouble, most of the time they've supported you. Sometimes it's your turn to support them a little bit.
Okay. Your advisors.
It's important for you to know when your parents pass away, or for your parents to tell you who their financial, tax, and legal advisors are, so that you know who to call when something happens, when something goes wrong. It's better to meet them in advance.
Okay.
So we try to meet our clients' children and grandchildren when they're age appropriate to do so they know who they're calling, so that we're not strangers to them.
And final wishes, that's also a sensitive subject.
Very sensitive, but it's important to know what mom and dad might want, not just in terms of burial and cremation and some of the morbid things, but also how would you like your life to be remembered or celebrated? Do you want to do tribute type things while they're still living? Are there things you want to do that involve the children or grandchildren? Is there anything special you want from a religious standpoint or a non-religious standpoint? And it's just important to have that open communication.
It leaves you from, at the end of this, saying, I don't know what they wanted, what is right, and trying to make these decisions on the fly and feeling like you just don't know the answer.
It empowers you, and it also allows you to mourn. It allows you to grieve without having to worry so much about some of the logistical things, and without having a whole lot less to argue about. Is helpful too when the time comes to just remember your folks.
Good tips. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
As always.